student, and I'm going to beat you upside the head with my iPhone if you don't take me.
That's not necessary.
If I'm a listener, where can we find your music, or can we purchase it? Maybe on SoundCloud, on iTunes?
Yeah, as far as the Clay Colton Band music, you can go on claycolton.com or go straight to iTunes, Clay Colton.
Okay.
Or you can find my schedule. I play with several different bands. Clay Colton Band, On the House, just to name a couple. But on reverbnation.com/Sergio Gutierrez 1.
Okay, and we'll also post that on our Facebook and
beautiful.
As well.
Well, I also want to say too, like the On the House band that he has going on is a trio, by the way. So he's not only the only guitar player in the band, he's also the singer, and it also comprises of a bass player and drummer. But also, aside from that, though, he's also an artist, bro. Actually, I've seen his paintings, and I think he did something with a guy named Oscar De La Hoya.
What? Like the Oscar De La Hoya?
It's hanging in his office.
No way. Did you paint one for him?
That's cool. I painted it for him, yeah.
And he's got it in his personal office.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
I had a buddy who worked with his, what was it, his sister, I believe. It was a close family member. And, yeah, they just put in a good word, and he's like, dude, yeah, paint it for Oscar, and he'll hang it up, so yeah.
Well, if it's
That's
good,
pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is
now,
awesome.
did you paint it for him, or did he buy it from you?
I painted it for him,
Okay.
yeah.
I was going to say, if he
figured
paid you for it.
Yeah, I figure it'll pay off, man, you know, that kind of stuff always does. So.
You got to watch out with Jean, though, because he's going to ask you to get a portrait of him now to hang on his bedroom, above his bed.
I want a portrait of Sergio on my bedroom.
But I just want you in those headphones, baby, that's it. Yeah. Just in the headphones.
Well, if it's good enough for Oscar De La Hoya, it's good enough for you. And where can we check out your artwork at?
So, SergiosFineArt.com. There's a ton of really cool artwork there. There's also artwork for sale. There's a gallery. There's contact information. There's even videos of me doing like some crazy paintings live. So.
Hey, I think his next piece of work is going to be my butt cheeks, but it's going to be done beautifully. So any of you guys out there like a little extra meat on your buns, that's going to be me.
Well, and I got a last question for you, Sergio.
Yes, sir.
After, knowing Mick, do you think he has hopes of being a rock star?
Cricket.
Oh, no!
Well, hold on.
brief
Let
awkward-
me finish.
You were like my idol for a whole 10
but
minutes.
after guitar lessons, yes.
Okay, fair enough. All right, well, there you have it, folks. That was a good segment there for iHeartRadio.
Thank you so much for Sergio taking the time to come in. We
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you.
this.
I thank you guys, man. I had a good time. Thank you very much.
Make me a rock star, please.
Real quick,
Coming up.
make sure you check us out on Skull and Bones Radio and iHeartRadio as well, skullandbonesradio.com, Facebook as well. Make sure you recap this whole show. Stick around because we've got another interesting topic coming up next on Skull and Bones Radio.
I'm Alec from Chula Vista, and the only thing I listen to is Skull and Bones Radio.
SDSU's favorite party show.
Hi, this is Jessica.
And Jordan.
We're from Poway, and we're hanging out with Skull and Bones.
Stand by. Message incoming on Skull and Bones Radio.
Here at Skull and Bones, we're kind of like pirates. And just like pirates, we are rebellious, adventurous, and infamous. We are loud-mouthed, arrogant, and march to the beat of a different drum. We do things how we want, when we want, and talk about what we want. We are Skull and Bones Radio. Welcome back to the show.
Welcome back to the show. We are Skull and Bones Radio.
I'm scared.
You might be asking why we're playing scary music, right?
I think you're going to do something real mean to me later on tonight, Jean.
Well,
Probably will.
That's for later, but I'm glad you guys asked. We've got to talk about it. This is something that's been sweeping the nation. It seems to be an epidemic. The craziness, I don't fully understand it. I don't understand the hype behind it, but my man Casey James, he's got the details. He's got the 411 on what's going on with this.
Yeah, so I have been wanting to talk about this since it first started happening, and I'm talking about all the way back in August this started happening, guys.
Okay.
We have been experiencing clown sightings in different states around the country.
I heard about that. My mama got a story.
It started out in Greenville, South Carolina, where there are these group of people dressing up as clowns and trying to lure kids into the woods.
What? No way.
Yeah.
That's
It is
creepy,
serious.
bro.
Like at 2:00 in the morning, some lady said she saw one standing underneath a lamppost and asked her like, "Hey, what's going on?" And she's like, "Fine," and then just walked away.
Wow.
But it's getting pretty serious, and South Carolina since they're the ones that started with it, things have really started to escalate with them, and they've been like not really taking it lying down. Like they're getting ready for battle with these clowns.
The people in Carolina?
The people in South Carolina.
Hold up now. So you're saying this is like a nationwide thing?
And this is a nationwide thing. It's been happening all over the United States.
Dude, that's crazy. Because not only did my mama have a story about a clown, I swear to God, she called me the other day. Ay, mijo, how are you doing? Oh, by the way, this crazy clown story, right? But then there's this clown. There's like a homeless clown the other day. Okay, we'll get into that later. But I didn't realize it was. I thought it was coincidence. I didn't realize it was a whole nation sweeping thing.
Yeah, well, it's like I said, it started out in South Carolina and then made its way to North Carolina and then started going across the United States. And we're getting to the point where like some schools in California have been threatened.
In San Diego, baby.
In San Diego,
my school back in L.A. They got clowns up in that
school
beat.
Back in Fairfield, California, got threatened with a clown attack. Of course, the police are saying that these don't have any validity, but there is somebody posing as these clowns, being like, "Hey, better watch out. We're coming for you." The clown.
Hold on a second, though. Jean just gave me like half a donut a second ago, and then he decided to play scary music, so I kind of feel like my butthole is being a little bit threatened later on tonight. I don't know if that...
I think you want...
clowns?
Radio 101, not a segue. Not a segue.
But he looks like a clown. He's got all the makeup and stuff on his shirt. He's got a KISS shirt on. They dress like clowns.
I don't even know where to go from that.
Police have actually been starting to cite and arrest these people for dressing up as clowns and threatening.
I had a question. Now, these clowns, are they scaring people? Are they acting on violence? What's the kind of separation there?
They've been pretty much scaring people. Okay. It's been a lot of like, "Hey, little kid, I got candy for you back at the cabin." And I'm serious, though. And kids would come home to their parents and say, "Hey, I had this clown offer me candy and say, come back with me into the woods."
That happened to me as a kid a couple times.
They didn't give you candy?
They gave me something else.
People are really starting to get fed up with it, and like especially in South Carolina, where you can carry around a gun, no problem. These people, like the citizens, are not taking it lightly, and the police are getting scared that they're actually going to start attacking the clowns. Which, I mean, they're threatening your kids. I see where they're coming from.
Okay, so are these clowns like old people with from seniles have nothing better to do, or is it like high school kids that are just punks?
They don't know. They haven't really been. They've only been doing some arresting, and they've been they're people like in their 20s and stuff, just playing. It's like this big prank that's going on, and it's actually making people nervous. And I think we even have a video ready, or audio clip of someone who's just fed up with it.
Fed up is.
Hey guys, Tammy here. So I wanted to address something. I've been seeing all over Facebook. Apparently, people are dressing up as clowns and attacking people. Okay? They're calling in threats to schools. And now they're even standing on the side of the road trying to scare people. I'm sick of this Ronald McDonald bull. Okay? You think I'm scared of a clown? I lost my virginity to a clown. I ain't scared of no clowns. If I see your ass on the side of the road, I'll stop my 1986 Lincoln Town car so fast and door check your ass. All right? And when I get out of the car, you'll wish you wouldn't be clowning around. But guess what? Too late. You're about to meet Tanya Tucker and Conway Twitty. I'll put a cherry on my nose and chin check your ass. Stop clowning around. Stop trying to scare people. Here's your one chance, Fancy. Get the f*** out of town. Hey guys, Tammy here.
Wow.
Tammy, stop! Get out of here.
So Tammy's. I want to see what Tammy looks. Is it Tammy?
Oh, bro, you don't want to see what Tammy.
She's clearly over it.
She sounds like a redneck from hell, bro.
People are getting sick and tired of it. They've been terrorizing for the past couple months now. We're already in October,
so things
are probably going to escalate.
It's been going on since before October, right?
It's since August.
Wow.
So we're talking about these clown sightings have started since August. They've been just increasing. We're even starting to hear that there are reports in the UK right now about this stuff going on. You know?
Quick question though: was Tammy from like Kentucky, like the backwoods of Kentucky?
She's probably from Carolina or Georgia, if I had to guess.
Let me look at the stats.
So I'm curious. So can you actually do something to somebody? Like if you're a cop, can you? If you're just a scary old clown hanging out, you can't really do a whole lot about that.
Well,
can
they're
you?
starting to enforce that you're not going to be allowed to dress as clowns. They're starting to actually actively go out and investigate these people that are dressed as clowns, right? And actually in Virginia, it is illegal to conceal yourself with a face mask.
Yeah. Is it really?
Yeah, it's illegal. So at that point, I mean, anybody wearing a mask in Virginia is going to get cited for something, right? If they're a clown or not.
Well, you know who would be a good person to ask about if being able to stop and arrest a clown is authorized by police or not?
Who's that?
Matty Man back there.
Oh.
Matt Man 100. He was a cop.
100, not a cop. Worked for a police department. It's different.
He was a cop.
Same thing.
Ask me the question one more time. I was trying to look up our friend Chelsea Lynn, which is Trailer Chaz Chammy. I don't have any more information. What was the question?
Can you do anything as a cop to somebody out in a clown costume like these guys are doing?
No, the only thing you could really do is if there was an incident like where someone got attacked, you could say, "Oh, well, you look like them. You can like, not restrain, but hold them until you find out more information."
Contain.
There's what I was looking for.
So you can detain them for a little bit?
Yeah, but only if they match the description of a crime, unless there's any...
well, and I mean, out in Phoenix, the last month, back in September, they caught arrested two teens for committing armed robberies while wearing clown masks.
What?
Too. Yeah, so obviously, if you're committing a crime, it doesn't matter if you're wearing a clown mask or not. You're going to get popped.
Well, let me learn you something. So Jean and we's from Texas, right?
Oh, heck yeah.
And let me tell you something. Out there, it's different rules. So my mama drives a yellow Ford F-150, and she was going down Main Street in Texas, a little small town in Texas, like the kind of town me and Jean's from. And my mama told me she came to the red light and a two-way lane, and there was right next to her pulled up a clown and a white F-150.
No.
Yeah. And she said, like, the clown was just staring at her. The light turned green. She went on her way to Walmart. That's like town center out there in that county. And then she did her shopping and went back home, pulled in her driveway. And she said when she pulled in her driveway, that same white truck was parked next to her driveway. And as she made the turn, her headlights kind of got a glimpse in the dashboard of the cab of the white truck. And guess who was in there? That white clown, or that white in the white truck was that clown. And my mom called the cops, dude, and she took a cigarette lighter and, I don't know, like this propane tank thing, and she tried to make a torch. I don't think it worked out very well for her. But she tried to torch that clown, bro, until the cops got there.
Mom was fed up, too.
Yeah, dude, I think she took off her chocolate
I
at the
think
end.
pretty much everybody is fed up. Like, this is stupid. Like, this is the stupidest thing that people are doing right now. And there's no reason we need to be terrorizing everybody else. And
I saw a video of a clown. Same thing. Clown was trying to scare some people. But what happened is, you hear, a group of guys, like 4 or 5 of them. They're like, "Oh, who's that? What is that?" And I guess somebody's recording it. But these guys, 4 or 5 of them, hop out of the car. They run down this clown and they beat the crap out of him.
What?
Yeah. See, so at what point is everybody just going to start taking the justice in their own hands? For lack of better words, and start attacking these clowns? And that's what police are mostly worried about, is that people are going to start shooting them and killing these people.
We're 3 weeks away, about 3 weeks from Halloween. So when you think about it, people are going to be in costumes, all these clown outfits on Halloween, the day before, the weekend of.
That's true.
It's going to be a scary time, I think.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, all you clowns out there. Y'all try to mess with my mama again, she going to fry your ass with her makeshift blowtorch.
I guess, your mom, she seemed to... try some sort of self-defense.
Look, these are people that have nothing better to do. They're looking for attention, and they're making the news. I know a radio station we work for, they had a clown on. I know TV stations were trying to get this one clown on from San Diego. Do you remember his name?
No, I just remember hearing about it.
Yeah. it's just,
Ronald McDonald.
He's always clowning around, I swear. But, it's just a gimmick like anything else, my friend.
I don't know, man. Like I said, we're going into Halloween, so it's probably only going to get worse.
Well, I know Casey was talking about his next career choice might be going into being a professional clown. Casey,
yeah,
you
right.
still thinking about that?
No.
Awkward
That's
silence.
funny.
All right, guys, stick around. We are Skull and Bones Radio. Coming up next, we've got another interesting topic that you all might want to stick around for. So we'll be right back after the break.
Holla.
Hey, we'll be right back. Skull and Bones Radio.
Mick, you're such a diva.
Gay!